Let's do Blue Ridge. That's our first song. My name is Denise Hurley, and welcome to Harmonies, a conversation with. This show is about bringing in musicians from the region, locally here in Central Mass, and also from around the Boston area. And this show is about talking to musicians, asking them to tell us a little bit about who they are, and also to introduce you to their music. So let's get started. And these guys, they're called Sunken Rails, and we'll ask a little bit later what that, where that name came from and what they are all about. So please welcome Sunken Rails.
Oh, regret these memories. Whoa, boy, whoa, boy, oh, boy, oh, boys, I know that we're a couple around us. We're a band and I know that we've had some fun. Whoa, boys, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boys, I know that we're a couple around us. We're a band and I know that we've had some fun.
Wow, that was fun. Great guys. Loved it. Loved it. Okay. All right. First off, I'd like people to know who you are and where you hail from. So I'd like you to do that. So why don't you
Sure.
start?
My name is Alex O'Brien. I'm from Worcester. I grew up in Worcester. I still live in Worcester. So, yeah.
Okay.
My name is Mark Hebert. I live in Harvard, and I've lived in this whole community, Lancaster, for the last 25 years. Just recently moved up to Harvard, and yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I am Jim Goodrich. I live in Townsend, Massachusetts. I grew up in southern Massachusetts and decided I like the northern side better, so shot up there.
Okay, well, welcome. I'm glad you're here. And?
I'm Dave Leary. I did the opposite. I grew up in New Hampshire and came south. I now reside in one of the fine suburbs of Worcester.
Oh, okay, great, great. All right, can you tell me a little bit about, well, the name's interesting, Sunken Rails. Where did that come from?
Well, we had a bunch of names that we had picked out, and we basically had a meeting and in a basement, and we brainstormed some stuff and what we wanted to represent. Bluegrass background. I don't know. I just like the name.
We had literally 40 names on a list.
Okay.
I like the name Railroad Zombies. But we realized the zombies are really popular these days,
Yeah.
right? So I'm like, we're gonna be Railroad Zombies. Then we realized that might attract the wrong crowd. So that we decided we knocked those off. But Dave is a master of marketing over here. So
Okay.
he helped us take our long list of things, cross off the ones that made no sense like that. And we like a combination of an idea of like Sunken gives you the feeling of fallen angels, so not an imperfect thing.
Okay.
And Rails gives you that railroad feeling.
Sure.
So it just kind of came together. We had fallen timber as another possibility.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, but we decided there's a lot of pine boys and timber people out there.
Oh,
so
Indeed.
yeah, in this kind of music. So yeah,
Okay.
that's how we got there.
All right. So how did you guys get together? I mean, have you been playing a
Well,
while?
I met Mark at his neighbor's house at the time. I was playing some music with his neighbor, and then we met again at the Bluegrass Festival in Framingham they have every year,
Okay.
and I played with him there. So I eventually got invited to his house, which he had a bluegrass jam. People get together that play bluegrass, and we all play about the same songs. We learn the same songs, play together, and that's where I met Jim.
Okay.
And then, me and Jim started playing and decided we were going to have a band. And
Yeah.
Mark, great banjo player, got
Yeah,
him. And
absolutely.
Dave,
Yeah, so Jim and I actually we go way back. Jim and I play punk rock back in the day. We were in punk bands together until Mr. Goodrich took up the more noble instrument and started playing acoustic, and then dragged me along here. So
Yeah.
Absolutely great sound, I tell you.
thank you.
So what's in the works? What are you guys doing?
Yeah, well, so really what happened was we met up, and after we met each other, Alex wanted to keep playing with me. I've been trying to get Mark to play with me for years, but I needed the right third player to make a band happen.
Okay.
But we got together right at the beginning of the farmer's market season.
Okay.
So we literally had to figure out how to put 30 songs together to fill 3 hours of farmer's market music.
Right.
And we whipped it all out. It was all non-originals. So we got that done. We played a lot of farmers markets this year where we met you.
Right.
And then what we realized from there is now we want to build originals. So what you'll hear today, the first song we played was a cover. It's an old bluegrass standard,
Okay.
Blue Ridge Mountain Home. The second song was written by Alex.
Wow.
So it's one of our newest originals. We're working on our own material.
Okay.
It has a bluegrass feel, but it's called Whoa Boys. Probably goes back in his personal history a bit.
Okay.
And yeah, so you're gonna hear us play some of our own tunes.
Very nice.
So
Very nice. Okay, well, I'm gonna let you get to it, and you can play another song for us. Looking forward to hearing an original song, right? Is this serious? Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, this is an original instrumental song, also by Alex.
Banjos always need to retune.
So this song is supposedly about a specific kind of bird, but we haven't figured out what bird it is yet. So we're just gonna play basically a tune that we call the bird.
Any birds that come out and play and listen to my music outside.
Yeah. My wife thinks it's a warbler,
Could be a warbler.
but I don't know what a warbler is, so.
Just always assume it's a woman.
Come off the tongue there. Okay, you ready?
Wow. You know, that kind of music is so joyful. And, you know, you just, I mean, we wanted to dance over there, so it's just so much fun with that type of music. Where did you guys learn how to play? I mean, is this something you've done your whole life?
Don't accuse us of knowing how to play.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think it's different for all of us. What's interesting is, you know, growing up the age we are, I didn't know what bluegrass was even until 5 years ago.
Oh.
So I grew up listening to Guns N' Roses and Metallica were my first two bands that I listened
Okay.
to. And I grew up a drummer.
Yeah.
And so I took lessons on drums and classical piano my whole life. And then 5 years ago, I went to a bluegrass festival
Uh-huh.
and fell in love with the music. It was amazing, and I had to go home and get another guitar.
Yep.
I tried early in life and it didn't work out. So on the guitar, I'm self-taught. But we all have our own stories, but I think we found our way to bluegrass somehow and learned to
Okay.
play, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are there influences? I mean, is that what it is?
I mean, I certainly have liked bluegrass since, you know, I was real young, and my late uncle was a bluegrass player, and he was a banjo player as well, and unfortunately, you know, he died about 20 years ago. I didn't have a chance to pick with him. I've only been playing the banjo now for 3 years, and I'm totally
Really?
self-taught, you
Okay.
know. But, you know, that's where my main drive comes from was, you know, I mean, everybody heard the soundtrack to Deliverance. They heard, you know, the first banjo music and all that. And I just,
Distilleries?
you know, Bill Monroe, and you know, I just love it. And you know, I love to share the music with so many people that I come across.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, I learned, you know, probably 28, I picked up the mandolin. I played guitar since I was 11.
Yeah.
And it was me just like, I like the mandolin, I wanted to get into some Irish music, and I figured it was easy, I could leave it there and pick it up and not really be in the way while I'm just sitting down, you know, relaxing. And man, it took a life on its own there, and I got into bluegrass, Bill Monroe, you know, Stanley Brothers, all these awesome influences I started listening to, and I got addicted to it. And like we said, we met at a jam, you get to meet people out there and play with all different types of people, and that's really appealing to me, that I can just meet somebody and just play music and kind of just play. You can play all night long,
Right.
you know, and that's awesome.
Yeah, it is. And you
Sure. So I mean, you know, same kind of deal. I grew up in a musical family.
Right.
Excuse me. I formed a local band of my own called Snake Oil Caravan. I play six string as well. And I think, you know, I came to bass. I was a bass player as a teenager. I came back to bass as an adult because the thing that drives bluegrass music and drives all of us, I think, is that exactly what Alex said, is the need for collaboration in music.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a solo thing. We are all here to play with other people, to meet people, to push our own creative boundaries through collaboration.
Right.
Excuse me.
That's okay.
And so that's how we all
It
come
is
here, and
very
that's why we all end up being in a room together on a random morning playing music.
Excellent. Excellent. Okay. You guys want to play one more song?
Sure,
cool.
Okay.
Jim's original, right?
Want to do it?
All right, you up to it?
I don't know.
What do you want to play?
Do it Foggy instead?
Wet and foggy.
No.
I get a retune.
I know, we'll do it. We'll do it.
Great.
We find mistakes.
Fine mistakes, we'll do it. I got a little voice cold here, but you guys don't need a beautiful voice, right? You see? We're deciding whether I should be singing a song here today in front. But you know what? There's no better way to say get lost to a cold than to say I'm singing on TV with a cold.
I intentionally try to make a raspy voice, so.
Yeah.
I do my best to play out of tune, so that's why we mesh so well.
So I usually sound better than this, not much, but at least a little bit. Okay. All right, ready? So my girl called me up on the telephone and said it's getting off fast. Feeling on this back of a truck down the lake. Maybe we can make a fine mistake. She said I think that what to do. Lost really on you to a screw. But if you leave me home, you can carry away. Promise you a picture that will make you say, oh baby, don't worry, baby. Done wrong things 1,000 times. Truth be told, I shouldn't be alive, oh baby. Don't worry, baby. Getting angry at the wrong room. Make you so upset in a room. So I drove from the big west country to find a baby spot. Ran to the jump off the ridge, living high. Now he said got to make a fine mistake, oh baby. Don't worry, baby. Done things 1,000 times. Truth be told, I shouldn't be liable, baby. Don't worry, baby. Can't make your story uphill, baby.
Wow. You guys are great. I really like
Thank you.
this music so much.
Thank you.
It just fills my heart, to be honest. It's so good. All right, now to a little business. Where can people find you? If they want to hear your music, find out if you have any gigs going on. So, you know, how do we do that?
We have a Facebook page. You can find us on Facebook. We have a website also, Sunken Rails, sunkenrails.com.
.com?
Yeah, it's easy
Okay.
enough.
Yep.
You know, and we, like we said, in the summertime, we play a lot of the farmers market scenes and stuff. We play locally in Worcester and other towns.
You think you guys are going to come back to Lancaster? To the
Yeah, we certainly
farmers
would
market?
like to. Yeah.
Good, good.
We love it. We love
Okay,
playing up
so,
there.
so a lot of the local farmers markets this summer coming up.
Absolutely.
Yep,
All right.
absolutely. Yeah.
All right, and anything else you want to let people know about?
There's plenty of audio online. There's a lot of live clips, live video clips, live audio clips, and Mr. Goodrich is in the process of producing Sunken Rail's first album. So
Excellent, excellent. Oh, I can't wait to hear that. You guys are going to have to let me know when that comes out.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
will.
for sure.
Okay, all right. Okay, I want to thank these guys from Sunken Rail for coming today and playing their great music, and I've enjoyed your company very much. Thank you so much. And we'll leave with one more song,
Sure.
okay? And here you go, Sunken Rail.
Thank you, Dennis.
You're welcome.
I'll bug you on top.
One, two, 3.
I was on some foggy mountain top. I'd sail away to the west. I sail around this whole wide world with a girl December.